What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of this Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke challenge. In this episode, we are going to go ahead and head over to Saffron City, which I've already been to. I knocked out all the optional battles in Saffron City, so we don't have to deal with that in a montage. I also, so we can fly to Saffron, I knocked off most of the battles in the Karate Dojo. We'll fly back to Erica's city to pick up the Eevee, and we will get our Safari Zone encounter. But before we do all that, please, let's go ahead and do a quick team recap, starting with Zordon the Alakazam. As you saw in the last episode, we did the trade through Pokemon Stadium to finally level him up to be an Alakazam. He's at level 34 with Psybeam, Confusion, Disable, and Recover. He will pick up Psychic later on. That's why I didn't teach him that. Oh, and I also did pick up the Psychic TM in Saffron City as well. Next up, is Rocky the Sandslash at level 32 with Poison Sting, Sandtech, Slash, and Dig. One evolution that we didn't get to see because it was during the optional battles was Andros the now Electrode at level 32 with Tackle, Light Screen, Sonic Boom, and Thunderbolt. After Andros is Jason the Gyarados with Ice Beam, Dragon Rage, Bite, and Bubble Beam. So again, those core four is going to be most of Jason's attacks here going forward at least until we pick up Surf, and then we'll replace that with one of the attacks there. But continuing with the team recap, next up is Tommy, our starter, the Ivysaur at level 30 with Cut, Poison Powder, Mega Drain, and Razor Leaf. We swapped that out from Vine Whip. And, yeah, he's been putting in work ever since getting Razor Leaf. And finally, the only Pokemon in our party that is not at level 30 is Billy, the Pidgeotto, at level 29 with Gust, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Fly. Yeah, he's not at the level cap quite yet, but he will be, and I'm not too concerned about it, to be completely honest, because we'll face the fighting gym here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and one thing I did like about the newer gens is you could just talk to the trees to be able to cut it. Can't do it here in Generation 1, however, so we will have to be doing this a couple different times. And here we are. We are going to go ahead and get our Safari Zone encounter and pick up some items over here in the Safari Zone. I will go ahead and do a montage to at least get to the special house, because I don't know it off the top of my head. I have to watch a walkthrough of it, and then we will do that. But let's go ahead and at least get our encounter. In the Safari Zone, I'm actually hoping for Nidorino or Nidoran. As you saw in my comments, I did talk about how I was hoping to find one here at this location. Survey says execute. Okay. And what's terrible about this is not only is it not Nidoran and a poison type, but we can't even try to whittle it down, and we have to throw a Safari Ball at it. But Executor is a good Pokemon, so I'm not too sad about it. Just another grass type. So let's go ahead, throw some bait. And throw a ball. So we gotta rely on the mash B button trick here. And there goes the encounter. So again, the only bad thing about the Safari Zone is that, and now we can't even get an encounter. I was hoping to maybe, you know, just for S&Gs, I'm gonna run from it, but I do want to see if we use the Super Rod, what do we fish up here? And it is Dratini. Again, just for gigs, I'm going to release the Dratini. Okay. Run away. Darn it, we could have had a Dragonite. We could have had, which dragon is overpowered in this generation, so that's unfortunate. Could have had a Nidorino, that's unfortunate. Could have had a Kangaskhan. Literally anything would have been better than what we picked up in Execute. But again, it's not the end of the world just because with Safari Zone, chance of running away was probably extremely high. And, I mean, I trust ourselves, but we learned when we battled the Wild Abra earlier in the series that sometimes things don't go according to plan. Let's see, Nidoran. I'm gonna have to look to see if we can get another Nidorina somewhere. You know. Speaking of Nidorina, or Nidoran female, which evolves into Nidorina, and now we really don't have any use for those Moonstones. Now I'm not going to throw them away, but it doesn't really help us here, as now we're just wasting our steps. Again, I really wish that we had ran into this first, or ran into the Kangaskhan, or something that was not Execute. Because out of all these encounters, yes, I know the pre-Evos were weaker, but they turn out to be so much more power than Executor. Again, a Dragonite, when Dragon is overpowered in this generation, is something else, man. And then no use crying over spilt soft drink or whatever. So let's go ahead. Is there a way for us just to quit early? I mean, we got 206 steps left beforehand, and this is why I'm going to be doing a montage, because with the Safari Zone, you are counted by steps. Okay, I would have rather had an Execute than a Paris. So that's the only one that I would have traded for the Execute that we ran into. But still, I mean... Now, we will go ahead and get some more encounters too. Now that we picked up the Super Rod, we can pick up a Pokemon in Celadon City. TM40. We can pick them up in Pallet Town. So we'll just see what happens. This is going to be a very encounter-heavy episode today. So, and probably not a lot of game progress is going to be done. However, you saw that we leveled up to 34 or so. That is so we can go ahead and get... Oh, we picked up the Gold Teeth, which I was hoping to find. And did we accidentally just... How many steps do I have left? 26. Did we accidentally... I'm going to be so mad if we... Okay, we just... Oh! No! No! That's how you get Surf, and I was just mindlessly running around. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what kind of haul we picked up. Obviously not Pokemon-wise, but Carbos, that's going to be some money. TM37, let's see what this is. Egg Bomb, which... and TM40, which is Skull Bash, okay. 2-turn move, which, again, for a Kangaskhan would have been amazing. Not so much for the team that we have now. And again, I like our team. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, now we can pick up Ultra Balls. So let's go ahead and pick up 10 of those bad boys. And now we can go ahead and fly to Saffron City. and take on the optional gym. And again, that's why I did that in my off-screen grinding, was because it is an optional gym. Now I did save the gym leader for last, so we get to see that at least. So let's go ahead and move Billy to the top spot, because while Zordon is good, is probably one of the better answers, and he will be our emergency button, I want to see what we can do with Billy. I want him to be more involved than he has been in recent episodes, and that's my fault, really. So let's go ahead and get over to this gym, and then we'll do this gym. We'll do Saffron, or Fuchsia. So, Karate Master. So, let's just see what his last Pokemon level is. He only has 2. He has a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan. Level 37, holy crap. Obviously so under leveled. Rolling Kick, how much does this do? Ow, ow, ow. Not very effective. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fly, how much does that do? Who can take a hit? Because as much as I want to switch into Zordon here, he can't take a physical hit. So let's go ahead and get Jason in on here. And an X-Tech. Double Kick, how much is this going to do? Okay. I mean, yeah, it hit twice. But we'll just Ice Beam it. Get the experience for Billy. And then we'll just outspeed with Zordon here. Again, if we don't one-hit, it's going to be bad, because Zordon does not have high physical. So this side beam, like I said, we outspeed. We're one of the fastest Pokemon, and we get a critical hit. That's what I love about Generation 1, is that critical hits are based off of speed. So always good to have one of the fastest Pokemon here. And we do with Alakazam, so we can go ahead and choose we'll go ahead and choose Hitmonlee. Oop, nope, that's Hitmonchan. While Hitmonchan is better later generations, Hitmonlee, at least early on, is the one that we do want to go with. And we will go ahead and nickname the Hitmonlee, and her name is going to be Trini. Trini the Hitmonlee. So now that we have that Pokemon, let's go ahead and fly to Celadon. And I can't believe I forgot what Erica's gym was called. Celadon, let's go ahead and jump on our bike. Go up here. And pick up the Eevee that is right through here. Right here we pick up an Eevee. And Eevee her name is going to be Kimberly. So now we got Trini and Kimberly here, so can we dig out of this? Okay, guess not. Thought we could. No big deal though, and we still got 14 minutes. So let's go ahead and pick up a couple more encounters. Like I said, very encounter heavy episode here today. And maybe some of these get switched over to red to get grinded up, or to grind up on. And we work off of that. Like I said, so let's go ahead. Bicycle. What route is this? Town map, use. Route 12. Okay, so we don't have an encounter on Route 12. Let's go ahead and use the... Where is it? Super Rod. And Route 12. Good backup water Pokemon. Goldeen. Level 15. We cannot touch this. However, we will switch Billy out so nobody else dies. Even though I don't think Goldeen can touch us, really. She does have Horn Attack, or a Peck, which is a flying move. So, oops. I know. Did I not get any Ultra Balls? But I did. Thought I picked up Ultra Balls. Oh well. So, Great Ball. And Goldeen is caught, so let me go ahead and pull up. Now that we got some of the names that I wanted, I gotta find my notes here. And get really off of it. And it is a very female heavy encounter. As we are going to nickname this one Aisha. So let me just double check spelling here. S-H. So Aisha is now in a there, and can we get sorry, let's go ahead and fly to Cerulean City and get another encounter. First we'll heal up. That's going to be our big thing here. It's healing. And now we can go into the Cerulean Gym and try to fish up an encounter. Let's see if we can. Oh, we can. And survey says Cratty. So we got two potential water type replacements if, for whatever reason, we lose Jason. And Kingler and Seaking are not bad replacements, obviously. But I don't plan on losing Jason anytime soon. because he is our lance counter right now. So let's go ahead and, oh, I know the perfect name for this one. Connor the Krabby is now in the box. So let's go ahead and, for the final time this episode, jump onto Billy's back and go to Fuchsia City. But one good thing did come out of us having the gold teeth is we can go over here. Yeah, the warden's home. Talk to said warden. And now we will get the HM04, which is strength. And with that, we will go ahead and teach strength to us. Who can learn it? Rocky and Jason. Rocky's going to learn strength here. Should be forgotten. I'm never going to do Poison Sting. You know, that's one of the only TM moves or learn set moves that Rocky learns. But Poison Sting later on is good, but here it is not. So, no more room for items. So let's go ahead. Instead, we'll go ahead and at least get go over here to the mart and sell the carbos that we have. Why am I running or walking? Ooh, the protein that we can sell too. So while we do this, and again, we're so close. We're so close to getting, and just by wandering around too, so close to getting the HM for Surf. That would have been so good. So we will buy those. We will buy those Ultra Balls as well, unless I'm just completely missing it. And that could be because I have my, there's carbos. I have my tripod leg, like, right in my line of vision, so can't really tell, but let's go ahead and 15. Alright, so spent essentially what we got for the 2 illegal items that we have. Now there's 3. The other one is a revive, which thankfully we haven't ran into quite yet. But let's go ahead and pick up the move strength. And again, unfortunately here we have to redo this and pick up a rare candy. Okay. And you know what? Let's go ahead and use that rare candy. Just so, well, let's see how much Billy needs before he, yeah, okay. Before we do 599. We'll hold off on it, but we will be using that on probably Billy. Let's go ahead and use him here. And while we still have about 5 minutes left to go, I want to, like I said, I try to keep these within, half-hour episodes. I am going to at least try here to move back over to Fuchsia and just scout the gym here. Because I know we are incredibly under-leveled, and this is going to be tough for us, so... Not in the terms of, like, difficulty, because we can see the barrier around Koga, but just the, how much we can see in this last bit of the episode. I know I said we wanted to do a little bit more, but I also warned you that this was going to be a very heavy, encounter-heavy episode, so... Let's see, are we faster? Sidekick, how much is this going to hurt? How much does that do? Not a lot. Okay, Jason. Go to Jason, maybe? 8 levels under. How much is this psychic gonna do? I know we're bulky. How bulky, how bulky, how bulky, how bulky. Oh my gosh. Okay, guess we gotta go to Zordon. He's hitting us on the special side, so we are a special tank. And then we just got to, and we have recovery. So, however, this is, oh, I forgot he had a physical move. Failed psychic, that's not gonna do anything to us. But our special did fall, so... Andros... How much is this gonna hurt? He can take one more. And he's faster. Why does a poison type trainer have a psychic Pokemon? However, that just tells me that we got to definitely level up here, and unfortunately for us to do that, that is going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's go ahead and, like I said, that psychic Pokemon in a poison type gym leader, that's like the only scary trainer. You know, I say that, and I mean, we almost lose half of our team. So let's go ahead and do one more scouting battle here, because screw you. And face off against this trainer. And then we'll end the episode after. Really? At least we're faster than Drowsy. And we one hit. Oh, critical hit. Okay. Drowsy. Dig a hole. Now I do have Team 26 Earthquake that I will teach one of our ground type Pokemon. I'm not going to guarantee it will be on Rocky, but it will be. See, now this is a little bit easier. Drowsy. So. Again, level 38 Hypno as the first Pokemon in this gym, which our level cap is at 43, so we have room to grow. But that's going to, as we finish out here, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. I really appreciate it. all the support that I've been getting over the last week's set of episodes, and I hope you continue to enjoy these as I continue to enjoy my nostalgic past. But I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.